Okay, when we talk about area model, we are referring to another way to work out multiplication problems. So we right now know two ways. We know that we have arrays. We can do an array, like for example, 3 rows of 2. So you have 1, 2, 3 rows 2 times, and that equals 6. We also know, just like right here, a basic algorithm, which is 3 times 2 equals 6. But today, what we're going to learn about, and where's my rag? Today, we are going to talk about another method and another tool in our belt, so to say, of what area model is. Now, the first thing you need to know about area model is that it's a multi-step problem. The first thing we have to do is we have to decompose our numbers. And what decompose means, it's basically we are rewriting them in the expanded form. So I'm sorry about that. For example, the number 35 would decompose to 30 plus 5 because how many tens are there? There are 3. 3 times 10 is 30, and there are 5 ones. So you decompose. And then number 2, you have to multiply to find what we call partial products. Now, partial products are just like the word partial. Partial means it's not complete, it's only part of it. So when you are finding partial products, so let's say the problem itself is 22 times 12. So the first thing I do is I decompose it. So I have 20 and then 2 and then 10 and 2. So now what we have to do is we have to multiply. And why they call this the area model, well, in my opinion, is because like in area, you have to multiply one side by the other, the length times the width. And that's what we're doing here. We're going 10 times 20. Now there's a little trick. I can go 1 times 2, and that's 2 with 1, 2 zeros. So that's 200. 2 times 2 is 4 with 1 0. 10 times 2 is 20. And then 2 times 2 is 4. So what we have just done, what's in orange? Okay, the orange numbers are partial products. Okay, the orange numbers are partial products. So now step 3 is we have to add all the partial products. So what we would do, and this is what I do, I always go from greatest to least because it keeps your numbers lined up nice and neat. So we would go 200. Oops, let's take that plus sign out. And then 40, 20, and 4. So we would do that. Now, we just add. So 4, 6, and 2. So the answer to 22 times 12 is 264. So it may seem like a lot of work. And when I first started doing math in the 5th grade and I saw the area model, I'm going to be real honest, I was kind of not its biggest fan. But once I got into it and it actually helped a lot of kids get used to the whole process of multiplication, it broke the numbers down. I'm become kind of it's okay to start with kind of deal. So I'm going to do a few just examples, and then that will be your kind of intro. So this is area model. Okay, number one, let's just think of 19 times 13. Okay, so the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a cube. Well, not a cube, it's a square. And to know how many partial products you're going to have, it's just how many numbers you have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to have 4 blocks here. Okay, so like number one, I'm going to decompose. So 19 decomposes into 10 and 9. So I'm going to put that right here. Okay, 13 decomposes into 10 and 3. Okay, so we've decomposed and we set up our problem here. Now we multiply to find our partial products. 10 times 10 is an easy, simple fact. It's 100. 10 times 9 is 90. 3 times 10 is 30. And 3 times 9 is 27. Okay, so I have my partial products. Now we add them together. So I have 100, 90, 30, 27. 0, 0, 0, 7. 9 and 3, that's 12, plus 2 is 14. 1 plus 1 is 2. So the answer is 247. Now, I do have some of my students who have done it this way. They keep everything lined up in the blocks, and they'll go like 130 plus right here, and they'll just come down here and multiply like this. And that's fine. Whichever way your brain works, that's fine. Okay, the second one, 47 times 35. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I have 4 digits here, so I'm going to have 4 boxes. I'm going to decompose. So 40 and then 7, because that's what 47 breaks into, and then 30 and 5. Okay, so 3 times 4 is 12 with 2 zeros. 3 times 7 is 21 with 1 0. 5 times 4 is 20, and I add 1 0. 5 times 7 is 35. So now all I do is I come up here, rewrite my partial products, greatest to least, because it keeps everything nice and neat. And then we add 5, 4, 6, 1. 1,645. Okay, number 3. Let's do 56 times 18. Okay, so I'm just going to come right here. There's 4 digits, so there's going to be 4 blocks. Okay, so 56, it's 50 and 6, and then 18 is 10 and 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to multiply. 1 times 5 is 5 with 1, 2 zeros. 10 times 6 is 60. 8 times 5 is 40 with 1 0. 8 times 6 is 48. So now I'm going to line these up from greatest to least. Okay, I have 8, 10, 10. So 1,800. Now this was just a little look into what exactly the area model is. You'll use the area model several times and it becomes a habit and you'll get it. Hopefully you'll remember it when you come to 5th grade next year, because you do use it and you'll be up into bigger numbers from that point. So if you have any questions about area model, I will attach a video. It's kind of like a cute little music video that I used with my 5th graders. So that's it. Hope you got something out of this and stay out of trouble.